Hey everybody, this is Rich Hanlon with Mortgage Ballers, and today I've got Mr. Hano. Hano, say your last name for me, 'cause I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, Hano Yadegar.
I would have got close. Hano was one of our top four, I believe, in 2023. It's either three or four. And when you're going to find out, he doesn't really even look at the numbers. He just goes every day, and it's just part of his daily workflow. But you take care of people, and they'll take care of you forever. So that's awesome. But welcome to Mortgage Ballers. I appreciate you giving me your time today.
Yeah, glad to be here. Yeah, definitely take care of people and they take care of you back. I mean, that's number one. It's been a long journey to get to this point, and I get questions all the time like I would love to be where you're at, and it's like it takes time to build it up and learn. And I've had a lot of good mentors, and definitely I took the hits already, so it's glad to be coasting right now. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because that's something I didn't always do, but then I found out, well, why not? Real estate does it. In California, a lot of people have DRE or CFL, and it was just a matter, they have little different rules, but we just started asking the questions. We're like, yeah, as long as you do it legally, we're happy, we're fine with it. And so we got really good at doing that. And I think we probably are up to about 80 different DBAs now out of 500. So not everybody does it, but a lot of people do. So
Yeah, and you know what? I'll segue into the reasons why. So when you're working for a bank or whoever you're working for, you're using their systems,
yeah,
right? And what was happening is you were getting recruited a couple years after that, and then when you go to a different place, they promise you can take your stuff with you, but they give you an Excel spreadsheet with a million different data points, and good luck sifting through all that to upload
yeah.
it to the new guy. And that was the main reason why me and my mentors, we started talking about creating our own platforms, creating our own phone number, creating our own email addresses, because every time you make a move you lose all of it and you start
Yeah.
over.
I don't spend money recklessly. I invest money into myself and my platform, retaining my clients, staying in front of people. And, your expectation is that you're the more deals you get, you're going to have a budget that you need to spend. And sometimes the loans come second after you've spent the money. I wish it was the other way around, but it catches up with itself. And the hardest time to do is when the rates are high or things slow down. But honestly, you haven't slowed down at all. I mean, you just keep month after month after month. And you told me you don't even look at the numbers, which is a
Yeah.
mindset, which is awesome.
I don't know where I got this mindset. I guess just I don't like to my parents were both self-employed, and I would always hear excuses of, oh, it's the rainy season, that's why there's no construction jobs, or it's December and no one's spending money on doing their hair because my mom's a hairstylist.
And depending on the platform, I mean, there's always somebody buying, there's always somebody flipping, there's always somebody investing.
Yeah. I
There's a
was
lot of
lucky. I was
equity in houses.
fortunate.
Yeah.
When I started back about 10 years ago, um, I had a good mentor who's with us as well, and he just didn't believe in refi business. He just always believed in purchase business, and we've always been going towards purchase business. And refis were just like low hanging fruit. We used to talk
Sure.
about low hanging fruit. That would just be a supplement. And actually, I really don't. I don't like doing refis. I don't like them because a lot of times you're trying to trick someone into doing a refi when they're only saving 0.25% in rate, and I don't like that.
Yeah, they're not just names. They're real people behind every one of those names, and a real
Yeah,
family, a real situation.
yeah,
And if you can make that connection and not just be a salesperson, you'll get a client for life. I mean, even if somebody's
yeah,
offering a lower rate, they'll come to you to double check because they don't want to stray away no matter
yeah,
how many hits they get, which I've
yeah,
always been
yeah.
very
I've
proud
had
of
that
that part.
conversation many times. I've had conversations where just the other day I had a conversation with a gentleman that's working with one of my agents. She's trying to get them over to work with me so we can be partnered up, but they're working with an out-of-state, lender, and they said our pre-approval is already done. And I said, listen, can you call that lender on Sunday evening while they're having dinner? No. Can you have your offer going to a local real estate agent and have the real estate agent reach out to a Texas lender for him to make sure he's going to answer that phone. No, they're not. You work with us, you get your offer accepted. We treat you like family. And I answer the phone anytime, anywhere, while I'm fishing on the boat. I don't care. I answer the phone.
You said some other names. Talk to me. So you're not doing it by yourself. It sounds like you have a team in place. Tell me a little bit about that design.
Yeah. So I was doing it all by myself before, and then I brought in help, and it really was able to free up my time after 12 o'clock. And really, if I wanted to work 13 hours a day, I could do that. But we want the piece of time, really, like just enjoy your family, watch them grow, things like that. So what I was able to do, I was fortunate enough to meet these wonderful people here. They're actually listening to us right here, so I have to be nice. Yeah.
It sounds like you've done a good job, because obviously the results speak for themselves. But I've kind of done the same way, like, because I've done everything, and then all I did was hire extensions of what I was already doing, and then every now and then I'd bring someone in that's like, oh wow, that you're showing me something too to make my technique better. But it was always an extension of me, and it just grows over time. By this time next year, you'll probably have 5 people in there. You're going to be going 100 miles an hour.
I always tell them that. I'm like, look, we can grow. I always ask myself that. I'm like, do I want to grow? Do I want to be busier? And sometimes I answer myself, say, maybe just a little bit, but not that much more. Not right now. Okay. That's for sure.
Wait, how old are your kids?
8 and 9.
Okay. All right. You're right in the middle of busyness. I see it. But at the end, this young man stood up and he sat in the front row, and he was there. It's 2022, and it's September, October. So it'd been almost 8 to 10 months of slowness. And he said, I love your story, but could you give me just one idea to take home with me that maybe will help me find some business? And the truth is, she wasn't a loan officer, so she was motivational, but she couldn't really answer that question. So I'm going to put you on the spot. How about one nugget, one idea, one thing that if somebody out there in the United States said, man, Hano, just give me one thing. What do you have for that?
One loan officer thing to do?
Mm-hmm.
Get a really good CRM and know everything about
it. I've heard that a couple times. Yeah.
And it's not that you just get a CRM. That CRM becomes your business. That is your business, and treat it like that. Know everything about it.
No, we make our own. We get really good at seeing the red flags, but also we overcome a lot of those. Because I know you don't shy away from hard deals. I want to make sure I say that Hano does not shy away from hard deals, and that helps him get to those higher numbers. But he's, like he said, he's done it so many times that it's no longer stressful, because things start to repeat themselves over there. It's like, oh, I've had that situation. I've had that situation. I've done that. I've done that. So
I'll give you another Adam story. So I don't shy away from hard deals. Our first time that we were opening up an office, we had the Chamber of Commerce all around us. And Adam's like, hey, can you just say, what's your best client that you want these people to refer to you? And everybody's there. And I'm like, well, we do pretty much all the loans, and we can do 580 credit score. We can do 550 credit score. We can do 5. And he looked at me. He's like, is that the clientele you want? And I'm like, no, but we can do them. And he's like, I know, but whatever you say is what you're going to get. So advertise the good stuff. Don't go always for the hard stuff. And
sure.
I love helping people. And the hard stuff is when I feel like they're the most appreciated.